Today I'm going to show you how Advantage Plus ads actually work. We're going to cover 4 things. Number 1, how Advantage Plus reads your creatives and finds buyers. Number 2, how the optimization process actually works. Number 3, why your hook and your retention rate is the most important part of your creative. And lastly, number 4, the question I get asked the most: what starting budget is most optimal for your ad? Number 1, what is Advantage Plus in plain English? Advantage Plus is broad targeting with smart optimization. You give Meta your sales objective and your creative, and it will hunt for people who act like your eventual buyer. Basically, it starts wide and it tightens around people your ad proves are interested. Think of it like an always-on multivariate test, or basically A/B testing your audience on steroids. Now, the most important part about Advantage Plus is knowing how the optimization of Advantage Plus works. So here's part 2. How does optimization work? Step by step. So there's a loop that your ad has to go through. First, Meta shows your ad to a wide but relevant group. Maybe it will just look at the text that's in your ad creative or your ad copy, and it will find people who might resonate with that text. Then it utilizes early signals from your creative. People who stop scrolling or people who click your ad are a strong early win. So even if your main objective is sales and purchases, Meta will still consider these early wins to find people who may resonate with your ad. For example, if a group of people watch longer, Meta will show your ad to those people. And from there, if there's another group of people who click, Meta will show it to them. From the people who clicked, if they're people who are more likely to add to cart, to checkout, to purchase, Meta will keep on fine-tuning who it shows your ad creative to find people who purchase. Now, as more strong signals accumulate, delivery will concentrate on segments that look like your buyers and less on the rest. Part number 3. Why your hook and retention rate matters the most. If your ad is vague or just aimed at everyone, it gives Meta a weak signal on who your target audience is. Giving your ad a clear and niche hook will help Meta to filter out people who aren't interested and find the people who are. And the first 3 seconds of your video ad will give Meta the clearest signal to chase buyers. For your hook, you want to target the person that you are targeting and the pain that you want to fix fast. You also want to make sure that the visual matches what you're trying to sell. Now, for your retention, you want to make sure that people who watch the first 3 seconds of your ad continue to watch on to the end of your video. You do this by making very short clips that catch the attention of the people who are watching and have relevant, unique selling points spread out throughout the video from the most important to the last. Lastly, you want to increase your clarity by giving one very strong promise to one audience. You do this by giving a call to action at the end. So if you're not focusing most of your attention and effort on your hook and the retention rate and the clarity of your ad, all of Meta's beautiful Advantage Plus system doesn't work. It's all about your creative. That's why it's called creative-led targeting. If you are a business owner who's trying to find out how you could set up your ads to reach the most optimal target audience, you're doing Facebook ads completely wrong. You want to make sure that you have an ad with a strong hook, a strong retention rate, and clarity for Facebook to optimize finding your right target audience. Part number 4. What budget is optimal for your Facebook ad? You need to learn to feed the machine properly. Advantage Plus is a machine that will use your budget to find the right target audience. But if you don't give it enough food, if you don't give it enough money, it won't be able to find the right audience. Your daily budget should match the target cost per purchase of your ad and also the number of sales you want per week. But here's a rule of thumb. Each ad set optimizes best when you give it 50 purchases per week. That's roughly 7 to 8 purchases a day. Now, if your target cost per purchase or CPA is around $30, 7 to 8 purchases means that your daily spend should be around $210 to $240 a day. If your budget is far below what it takes to generate 7 purchases a day, your ad set will continue to be in the learning phase, meaning that your optimization is very volatile and your sales won't be stable. This is why it's important to not have too many creatives in one ad set. You want to make sure that one creative that does very well gets an optimal budget to learn. Now, having a high daily ad spend might be a little bit daunting for you. That's why you really need to have a sanity check when you're running your ad. If your ad has a very weak upstream signal, meaning it has a very high cost per click, a very high cost per add to cart, a very high cost per initiate checkout, and a very high cost per purchase, most likely it will not continue to provide the results that you want. For example, if you're getting a lot of clicks and a very high click-through rate, but you're having very low numbers of add to cart, that means you need to fix your landing page or fix your off. If your add to carts are strong, but your purchases are weak, you need to tighten your checkout and also test your incentives. Let's wrap it up. Advantage Plus works when you give Meta a clear signal and enough budget to learn. You need to nail the hook, keep the viewers, and fund the learning window. Then you let the system do all of the heavy lift. No need to keep on testing audiences. Drop your questions in the comment section below and I'll try my best to respond to all of them.